So we, about a quarter of our growth comes from selling plants in the spring. And so we end up potting up about 12 yards of potting soil into 6-packs in various different containers. It used to take a lot of time, and it was a lot of kind of bending over work to fill all those trays. And a couple of years ago I went to Walker Farm down with Jack Mannix, and he had a pot filler, which was really pretty neat machine. Basically you step on a foot switch and potting soil kind of pukes out the top into whatever pot you want to be filling. Cost a lot of money and took a lot of space, and it didn't seem like it was really appropriate for the scale that we were doing. But one of the things that made sense to me is what it's really doing is using gravity. So like if the potting soil is above where it needs to go, you're ahead. And so we had been bringing potting soil home in these bins, which is basically, it's a 1-yard bin that we built on top of a pallet. And so I brought it into the greenhouse and put it up on a series of pallets, and then have a shelf that goes in to any of these different pallets. You can set it at different heights depending on how tall you are. And then you put it in place. You set your pot in place. You just reach in, you drag your soil out, and you pack your flats and scrape it off, and then you're done. So there's no lifting, there's no bending over. All the heavy lifting is done with a tractor. And it's amazing. You can fill a 6-pack in 806 in 10 or 15 seconds. It didn't cost anything, and it saved us lots of money.
The height is adjustable?
The height is adjustable by taking this shelf out and putting it into any of the different pallets. So if you're short, it can be down here. If you're taller, it can be up here. And so anyone who works in here, because we're all different heights, can find a good working fit. It's pretty slick. And it's like it's just parted out of stuff that was laying around the farm.